Hello my wonderful friend, it's King Gabriel here again. Today's video topic is, how do you keep a great secret? Now some of you might know this, some might not, but some people keep secrets among us. And the way those secrets are kept is actually by sharing little bits of information about it so that the public can invalidate it. And then later on, when it's looked at as, well, that's invalid anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then the whole thing is thrown out. So the best way to hide it, to keep a great secret, is to actually expose it completely so that it's left out of the realm of possibility or belief, right, by invalidation. And that's how some of the great secrets have been kept, right? Because when you think about it, there's one law at work, the law of extension. And when I say the law of extension, what I mean is there is one thing. That one thing is in everything, through everything, as everything, everywhere. The only way that one can be aware of that thing is by sharing through that medium to everything else. And everything else is the same thing, sharing to itself. So when a secret, or let's say any bit of information, is shared, what happens is now you have it, and out there it's present as well. So then it's recognized as everywhere, and you know you have it because there's evidence of it. It's kept in awareness by the evidence of it. So that's exactly what happens all the time. Not some of the time, but all of the time. But what is shared is up to the individual that is doing the sharing, right? So sometimes it looks like projection. Projection is sharing something that you don't want to keep out there so that you feel like it's out there and not in here. But that's a waste of time because what's out there is always in here, which is why it always comes back. The people who try to project end up having to face that same thing that they try to get rid of over and over, not because it is inherently bad, but because sharing is proof of having. Therefore, it must come back to you in experience. It must be present in experience. Now, the people who share things that they consider to be good, they consider love, caring, affection, all these things. When they share those things, they feel better about themselves because they see the evidence of that in the world. And that is present for them. When that is present for them, they see themselves as having. So, a great secret. It's shared. It's shared. It's always shared so that it's public knowledge in a sense. But when it's public knowledge, it can then be invalidated, right? And when it's invalidated, everybody from there forward looking at any information regarding that topic will see it all as invalid just because that bit has been shared. And that there is a bit of wisdom. The reason why it's wisdom, and I'll tell you about this great topic of wisdom. Wisdom is very different to knowledge. Having knowledge is having information about a whole bunch of stuff that's there and you know that it's true. If you know that it's true, it's knowledge. Now, wisdom, it works like this. Wisdom is actually having knowledge but being able to apply it to make a difference, right? For instance, and this I heard somebody write this a while back. I thought it was really amazing, so I'm going to use it. Wisdom is this. You know a tomato, for instance, is a fruit. But when making a fruit salad, you don't want to put a tomato in a fruit salad because you know that it won't taste good in there. So the wisdom is just knowing that that tomato is a fruit. Yes, you know that you know the knowledge is tomato is a fruit. The wisdom is you can't put it in that fruit salad. It'll make your salad taste bad. And that's breaking it down to a real simple way. Of course, there are much better ways to look at it. But I find that one to be, even though it's a joke, it's still applicable, right? And so when we really look at what's happening here, we're always going to be sharing, right? It's always giving off something, whether you keep your mouth closed or you open your mouth. Just the way you look, the way you walk, the way you talk is always giving off information to your surroundings, sending signals to everything around you. You can't not send signals. Just by being, just by existing, you're sending signals. So would the signals be signals that you want to send or not? And that's what we gotta look at as people who really just want to move forward in consciousness and enjoy the experience. Those who have secrets, well, good for them. That's what they're supposed to do at this point in time. And when the time is different for them and things have changed in their minds, they will be different as well. We can't condemn any of it really, even though it seems very easy and it seems like something we want to do. But the whole is the whole, right? And who's doing whatever they're doing is doing whatever they're doing because that's exactly what they are supposed to be doing right now. Many will not agree with that, and they will condemn and call this group this and that group that. But really and truly, we do not know from the individual perspective the entire picture. You do not know the entire picture from the individual perspective. So it's better that we do not make the judgments that we tend to naturally make. Look at the picture a bit longer and see what's actually unfolding. So that's my bit of stuff for the day. I hope it makes somebody look at something a little different, right? And recognize that you can't believe every single thing that you hear. In fact, you're better off believing nothing that you hear, assessing the information that comes to you, and then through your critical thinking and through the faculty that allows you to look on truth, discerning what is actually true. Don't believe things because people tell you. No, that's not the way to go. People just say things. They say what they've heard. They have cognitive biases sometimes. They have cultural beliefs that allow them to believe a certain thing. Take the time, get in there, feel what's real for you. And it won't be real for you like you separate from everything else. It'll be real for you in connection with everything else. Right? What's true? Yeah. So, have a great one. Enjoy your day. Eternal love and infinite peace.